Kanga! Borowa!
This is what you get when you watch Kanguva. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Buddies on Blockbuster. I'm your host, AJ. Again, unfortunately. And we're here to review Kanguva. Kanguva. I thought we're done with this after Singham again, but here we are again. Kanguva was the much anticipated movie of Suriya. We were all looking forward to this. The initial pictures and the way how he looked was definitely promising. Look, I'm going to keep this review short, not like my usual stuff, because every time when there's a trash movie, it's going to be short. And I get it. By no means am I a huge critic. I'm a nobody. I know it takes a long time for any movie to be created, a lot of hard work and all that good stuff. So I understand totally. But as a guy who spent $17 for a premiere show, as a consumer, I have the right to share my thoughts, share my negative feedback if it's a bad product, right? And that's exactly what I'm going to do because I have all the rights. If folks have a issue with that, just don't watch this video because I'm just giving my honest feedback. My God, and just keep this in mind. I love Suriya. I'm definitely not a huge super fan, but I love Suriya. I always look forward to his movies, and I have a super fan in the family, my wife, and she loves it. Her family loves Suriya. They're all Suriya fans, right? Just keep that in mind. We went for this premiere show. It was at 9:45 on a Wednesday. The fact that she literally told me when the interval came, she's like, "Let's get out. This is just crazy. This is just not good." Just tells you a lot. So just keep that in mind. That I'm not to just trash the movie for no reason. I'm getting this from a Suriya fan. Okay. Let me just start off with the good stuff, which is probably two or three things. The arts and makeup department of this movie should get the most amount of credit. Like that is you can't deny it. The way how they've showcased Surya and everybody else in the tribe and stuff like that. Oh, next level. You know that it's really good. You have that impact, and they've spent a lot of time, a lot of effort. So I've got to give kudos to them. Great job, Lord Bobby as the antagonist. To me, for the folks who have watched the Bahubali, the bad tribe, Indra, that one, right? Just think of Lord Bobby as the upgraded version of Indra. I think he did a good job, but unfortunately, he's in this movie. That's the problem. But I like the way how his villain and his arc was kind of portrayed, although it was a short period of time. It was great. And then Surya's portrayal of, I'm just specifying, Surya's portrayal of Kanguva, that character, the tribe, the menacing stuff, his eyes, and the way how he's a warrior, all of that, he's done a splendid job. I need to give credit. I will give credit, right? I can't just ignore the good stuff, right? Aside from that, you guys might be expecting, oh, the story is like next level and the director, the cinematography, and all that stuff should be like great. No. To me, those were the three kind of main things that stood out. If you want to go through this movie, that first 20 minutes. Oh God. If you guys think my freaking accent is cringe and weird and stuff like that, freaking go listen. Go take a look at what Disha Patni's accent or whoever dubbed her voice in this is so horrible and so bad. And the amount of overreacting, I was like, what, Surya, what the hell are you doing? Okay, I expect that from Disha. There was Yogi Babu and all the other folks, and Surya also chiming in on all the overacting stuff and doing cringe. It's so cringy. It was 20 minutes of hell that we had to go through with that portion of it. And during that time, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bear with it. I'm gonna take it because I know this is not the main piece. The main piece is Kanguva, his tribal look, right? Because that's the main reason why I've come. And when we get to the Kanguva portion, keep this in mind. It's present day 2024 and ancient time, right? It's a generational component. So when Kanguva is introduced, I love that scene. The way how that's taken, the way how he's introduced, that fight scene, that was really good, right? Kanguva's storyline, there was so much potential for this movie, man. This controlling, control Uday. The director, Siva, he's the writer also. You had so much potential with the story to go in that tribal. They have this 5 tribes. They're kind of like this Game of Thrones vibe and stuff like that. And each tribe has a story behind it. All they should have gone in that route and stuck to that only. This movie would have been so much worth it, and it would have paid off in terms of expectation. Instead of all of that, poor Surya put in his effort to go through this hell because the storyline, the directing sequences, the flow of everything was just utterly horrible. Like, especially as you go to the second half, that's what you get. They basically turned it into a high masala drama crap for the most part. The tribe story was much more impactful and really good compared to what they're trying to do with the whole connection with the present day, with the other day. They keep flipping around with stuff. Things are just happening, and you have freaking people getting shot, and it doesn't matter, I guess. I mean, you get shot and you just keep walking. There's this the climax scene is it's a story by itself because it's freaking 40 minutes or 30 minutes long. And I want to know one thing. Can anybody find out which airline is that plane from? Because this is the first time I'm seeing a plane which keeps the freaking back door open throughout the whole sequence of that whole shot. Yeah, guys, it was just messy from the get-go. There's no point in going through the storyline. And the other piece is there's so much shouting, which annoys the hell out. It really irritated me. It irritated the audience. You've seen those movies, right? Where it's everybody just always screaming and screaming, and for every scene for no reason. There's this one cameo as well, which to me it was really good, but the whole movie spoiled that whole piece. And please, good lord, can we stop with the part two crap? Be done with one movie, just move on to the next. Especially this movie, there's no way we're gonna get a part 2 for this. Hopefully not. And I don't have anything against kids, but the kid in this movie, and nothing against him as well. This is mainly for the director and the storyline and stuff like that. My god, all he knows to do is freaking scream and Ganga, Amma. Like whatever the other guy did. It's the same. Just imagine during the climax scene, you're going to hear that 50 times. Now I understand how parents with newborn kids go through a lot of stuff with, when you have a baby crying all the time. That's what you're gonna feel at that climax. If you're diehard Surya fans, maybe you would love it. Like you don't mind all of this, you're just here for the drama and the over the top action. Maybe, but this is just my opinion. I think I just wasted a lot of money and I should not keep that type of expectations. My only advice or request to Surya sir would be please just focus on Rolex. I'm looking forward to that. There was too much potential for this, but the director and the storyline just messed it up. Even after all of this, you guys still want to give this a shot? Then yeah, go ahead, get a crack at it, and don't complain that I didn't warn you. I literally went for you guys so that I can stop you, save you some money. And if you're asking for a rating because of those 3 points that I made about good stuff, I'll give it 2, I guess. And then because I like Surya. At this point, you guys should just be really happy and appreciative of what I'm doing for you. Cinema, please sponsor me because I'm going through all of these movies. But aside from that, guys, hopefully you love the video. Let me know if you want me to do more of these kits. More than happy to do it. The folks who have watched Kanguva, sorry, but let me know in the comments what you felt. Not a hater, just being real. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.